back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. And for you new folks, welcome. I'm your host, Mortanius, and got ourselves a new stream going, folks. In the form of a Warhammer 40k Space Marine Master Crafted Edition, officially released today. This is the remake of the original Warhammer 40k Space Marine, from what I've been seeing so far. And we'll see where we can go from there. Always wanted to play the original, didn't get the chance to, so here we are now. So if you folks like what you see and want to see more of it, just give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube above. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists, bang the bell. That intro music is hard. Follow the links from my Twitch to get to my Discord and to my YouTube. Follow the links to my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and get comfortable. Let's get into this. Time of recording is 1:43 p.m. Tuesday, June 10th, 2025. I do accept. Let's just get that out the way. Hold up. Alright now. So for you folks who played either the first one or the second one, or at least saw the Let's Play the second one, looks like we'll be playing as Dimitri and Titus in this one again. And it looks like we'll be facing the Orc Menace. Good. Always wanted that chance. Crossplay. Sure. Now I'm a Game Pass user, so obviously that's why I have access to this. I was thinking about buying it, and then, well, didn't really need to. We'll see if I need to bother with aim assist. I don't know. The controller. This is what I'm confused about. I don't know how they're gonna do this. I heard the controls were different than the original. Using the classic layout, so some online features may not be accessible via controller. Consider switching to the modern layout for full functionality. Oh, it's just modern or classic. Yeah, those controls are quite different than the Space Marine 2 controls. Good lord. But we'll figure it out as we go. Oh, apply my changes. Okay. Campaign. New campaign. Easy. Enemies will do less damage to you and attack less often. Select this if you are new to action and shoot at damage. You rarely die. Normal. Enemies will do full damage to you and be very aggressive. Expect encounters to be challenging. You will die occasionally. Hard. Enemies will inflict increased damage and will do everything they can to annihilate you. You will need to use all the tools at your disposal to win. You will die often. Okay. I guess we're going for hard. Because that's what we do. We go hard or we go home. Straight up. In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. And I may need to move the Twitch box. We'll have to see. Whoa. That was weird. Absolute, you say? Now, one thing to note, I did watch a Let's Play of this some years back, but it has been a bit of a bit. Memory serves, I think the Let's Player was Gone or something like that. Was it? Yeah, it was Gone. Don't know if that matters to you folks, but there it is. Yeah, it's a shame. Was gonna get that Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate Demon Hunter, I do believe is what it's called, but I ended up missing the sale.
Captain
So,
Titus,
well,
the Orcs have massacred the Forge World's forces, and they have taken the planetary defense weapons.
Clever of the damned Orcs. Keeps us off their backs while they loot the Titan war machine.
Brace for evasive maneuvers.
Pilot, report!
Starboard engine is dead, Sergeant. We are losing altitude.
Get the ship to safety. We find another way down.
Aye, Captain. Thunderhawk Lancer Jove returning to launch bay.
yeah, I heard it was a different voice actor for Titus in both games. It's understandable though.
This is your plan.
We need to get to the surface to take out the gun battery. Or do you want to go home already, Sergeant?
Not before having a word or two with the Orcs.
Is that wise, Captain? The Codex Astartes does not support this action.
Try to keep up.
Yeah, it's been 14 years. It would probably be a different voice actor, so. He looks good though. He looks real good. But that ain't an intro. R1 to RB to strike. Okay. 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 For Ultramar. Whoa. Aiming explosive hazards to take out foes and reveal secrets. Okay. X to reload naturally. Oh, okay. Satisfying. ho 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 ho. Stun and A to execute. Oh, okay. I don't know if there's a dodge. Okay.
Get off my ship, Space Marine!
I don't wanna.
You're gonna die!
Oh, okay. Speed. Oh, yeah. Yep. So we've got combos. And while he's down, I cannot heal from him. That is irritating. RB and Y for the kick. Oh no, okay, I can get him up. I guess just didn't register my button presses. I'm sufficiently covered in blood right now. I want more
Put
though.
your head on a spike, Space Marine!
But why though? Huh. That's interesting. That was weird.
I'm gonna put your head on a spike, Space
He was
Marine!
swiping the air when I hit A. That is... Oh, that's impressive, but not surprising. May need to adjust the game's audio. Brothers, we have brought low the green menace. All hail the Emperor. All hail the Microsoft Reward Program. Nice introduction. I'm sure the mechanics might want to hear about that reward program. They may find it interesting. I know YouTube is gonna murder this when it comes to the darkness. Servo skulls. Is that lore? Or is that like skulls like Halo?
Damned orcs shot me off course. I've had no word from Leandros, but I'm picking up Vox chatter from Imperial Guard Force.
Ah. Review mission objectives. Rendezvous with squad. Reach squad mates Leandros and Sidonis.
She's on the ground.
I scarcely thought anyone would be left alive, much less still fighting.
Heading towards the front lines now.
I will meet you there.
Now, the way I'll try to do this, folks, for you folks who haven't seen Space Marine 2, I'll try to be careful with that. Is there certain, like, names, faces, or, like, things we might hear? His roll is not quick. Okay. So there is no running attack or rolling attack. There is a sprinting attack. Good. It's the same, but I'm fine with it. Shields and health in the top left. We actually heal when we execute in this one. In the next one, they took that out. You just regenerate your shield / armor against all odds. Industrial Zone 82. Wonder if they'll flag your eyes down like they did in the second game. See, the scale of this one is impressive. It's obviously not to the scale of 2, considering how it was 14 years gap, basically. 13, 14 years gap. But still quite impressive. Wonder if they've added anything since it's been remastered effectively. Sounds like somebody's getting juicy over here. Yep. Scavengers. Fighting each other. Hold up. Oh. Oh, okay. There are styles, details. We'll deal with that momentarily. Where are you? Oh, I can check my audio logs here. Oh, that's cool. There are 16 chapters. I wasn't trying to see that. Yeah. Take off that aim assist. Shots were sort of being
Evacuate
pulled.
in orderly fashion. Public disturbances will not be tolerated.
Heresy. Graffiti on a structure that looks like it could be a church. No. Heresy. If the artists were alive, I'd kill them. I wonder, can I still... Yep, it's definitely a church. I wonder if I can still do the... Well, I don't know if it would matter with them. Orcs are stronger than humans. What? Bruh. Okay. Gonna sit a military box right here and I can't do nothing with it.
Access authorized. The Emperor be with
Oh.
you, Space Marine.
Alright. Oh wow, so it's just one thing. Bolter unlocked. The Godwin pattern bolter is a characteristic Space Marine battle rifle. Firing self-propelled explosive tipped rounds. Love it. Right trigger to fire, X to reload. And hold left bumper. And left stick to switch weapons. Oh god. And there is no like quick tap. Oh. Okay. Jesus, what was that? No, aim assist is one thing. That's not what I'm talking about. Ha! The thing that makes these things so bad is each one you kill, their blood seeps into wherever, just like blood normally does. 1 second. Sorry about that, I had to clear my throat. As blood does, but they're spore based. So that blood seeps in and it eventually just makes more orcs. And you never really know when they'll be popping up again. But they will. And it'll just happen again. And this is everywhere they go. Every piece they leave, every drop of blood that they give. Over time it just seeps into the soil and they just grow more. They can even regenerate over time. If they don't end up dead. I'm like, get down here. I don't know if they were targetable scenery or... I wouldn't have. But I'm smart.
Captain! Destroy them!
Here they come.
Yeah, enter aim mode. Oh, ammo. Cool. Oh. What? Oh. Yep, that's the plan. What is that? A counter or something? Hey there. Hi there. Oh, there. I swear I feel them damaging me when I'm doing those executions. They might actually make it to where you take damage in this one. Okay, didn't even know I had him stunned. Oh, it's official. You do still take damage. Resilient.
The Andros. Are you wounded?
The Codex Astartes warns against using jump packs to leap blindly into enemy fire, and for good reason.
Your days as a novice are behind you. Why do you still interpret the Codex so narrowly?
I look to its rules for guidance.
We all do. But there are also benefits to thinking for yourself, Leandros.
Come on, Leandros. It was obvious. We had to do that so we didn't lose our vehicle and we didn't lose a brother.
Enemy sighted!
Behind something.
Here we go. This is what I've been waiting on. The numbers. Are they truly the numbers, though? It would have been hard to maintain that kind of stability in a game at this point. That inability to switch weapons without having to get lengthy, that is That is pain. Oh, the bolt pistol has infinite ammo. That's cool. I guess they didn't want you to be without completely.
We make for the defense cannon, Captain.
Sedona's picked up local Imperial Guard communications. They survived under the shadow of that gun. I want to know how.
Understandable. Tap to collect audio log. Hold to listen.
Personal message cache. Guardsman Thomas Alexander. Must be winter back home.
Hold up.
That's for certain. Been diverted to a forge world under orc attack. The defenders are all dead. The orcs are killing everyone on the planet.
Crap. Weird. Oh, I guess that wasn't a servo skull in chapter 1.
Personal message cache. Guardsman Thomas Alexander. Must be winter back home. No snow here, that's for certain. We've been diverted to a forge world under orc attack. The defenders are all dead. The orcs are killing everyone on the planet. And we're the only Imperial Guard in the sector. The fleet's on the way, but are a couple of weeks out. We're in for a hard fight.
Yeah, man. You are definitely in for a hard fight. And we see the results of that fight today, yay. Welcome to Graia. Whoa.
Keep firing! Keep firing!
Sprint and then attack with RB. Wonder how far you can do the executions from. You have to forgive me, folks. Different game, but it's been a couple weeks since I played Space Marine 2. So hands are a little disconnected, let's say. The might of the righteous kill 100 enemies. Hey, ammo.
My lord, you have saved us.
Rise, Guardsmen. You saved yourselves.
Indeed.
We thought you did.
We would be, my lord, if not for the lieutenant.
Where will we find this lieutenant?
At the front lines. Follow the trench network to the lieutenant's command bunker.
Carry on, Guardsmen. We rendezvous with Sedonas, then we find this lieutenant. We need updated intel on the gun battery.
Through here, my lords. Head out the upper level and continue through the plaza. The bunker is beyond that.
A diamond in the rough, keeping people alive down here. Good. Ah, good. Whoever that is, more than likely ain't gonna live long, so let's see if we can help them as long as possible. This is the 40K universe. A long lifespan is a gift. There's a quote heard years ago. What was it?
Remarkable.
Something like beware the old man in a profession where men die young. Yeah, something like that. Beware the old man in a profession where men die young.
100 against 1,000,000 orcs, and they fight on.
Only in death does duty end.
Not the point, Leandros. The point is the heart. The point is the willingness. The point is the skill. And the point is that they're still down here a week later.
What? No. Get off! My legs. I can't feel my legs.
I got to see a space marine before the end.
God, Emperor. Watch over those who fight in your name.
No ambient subtitles. Understandable, that's alright. A little painful, but we'll live. These people are going through it. Not surprising. There's nothing in this universe that's ever been gentle. The gentle times are before the year 3, 4, 5,000.
Captain, I'm in position at a broken monument near the guard lines.
That is wild. Their star is enshrouded in material.
Quotas must be met, despite alien incursions. Delinquency is an affront to the city.
Bro, what? Despite alien invasion? Delinquency is an affront? Okay. To the Emperor. And remember to lead them shots. No wonder. No interruption. Yeah. Blind fire is, well, not blind fire, but hip fire is viable. Where y'all been? I've been over here killing and getting hit, and then out of nowhere, pew pew pew.
I see you found something to keep you busy.
Worry not, Captain. I've saved some orcs for you.
Good man.
The orcs have got that gun well defended, no mistake. But typical orc behavior would be to dismantle or destroy the gun.
And certainly not use it to keep our forces at bay. There's a strategy behind it. Their leader is no fool.
This day is getting interesting.
Usually if one rises to the
encountered
position
the
of
orc,
war boss, they tend to not necessarily be stupid. Command squad, reunite with your Space Marine brothers. It's interesting. They almost function like the Geths sometimes from Mass Effect. The more of them there are around, the stronger their will, and it's like their will seems to feed off of each other. Not only to the point of outright altering reality, and yeah, they can alter reality, but to the point of it making them smarter almost. It does seem to have some sort of effect on them.
Bring our jump to the surface.
That was the orc ship I saw crash near here, I take it. Did he survive?
If the Horde hasn't turned on itself, it's still under his control.
My exact point. They're almost like a hive mind when they're like this.
Genetic scan
Reach the
complete.
command bunker.
Adeptus Astartes. Weapons authorization confirmed.
Yeah.
Sure. Gives me a chance to see what else it's like. Hold up. Okay. Alright. Wait a minute. Okay. 4-hit combo with the chainsword. No idea what had just happened right there, folks. Let's see. Okay, I think we seem to be back online properly. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Just lost connection out of nowhere. Only been a couple of seconds though, so. Oh, okay, that's different. Purdy. What? Oh, I'm like, what is behind me? Red Knight Trench Warfare. What was that? It was like an electric bolt just went over my armor before it started regenerating. Is that how it looks when it's about to start? Not used to that. I'm like, are you still alive? Really? I'm assuming the other path's progress. Maybe not, though. This might be progress. Nope. And no servo skull? Really? Okay, gang. I think they said they want to kill the Space Marines, fellas. What y'all want to do about that?
Target that squid!
Yep, freaked him out. He was too panicked to focus. Yeah, I saw my armor do the energy thing, but it actually looked like something had like shot me through a wall with lightning earlier. I don't know what was that. Oh,
it is better
classic.
To die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
And I hit the wrong button too.
I may have encountered the Orc during our jump to the
What?
surface.
That was the Orc ship I saw crash near here, I take it. Did he survive?
If the Horde hasn't turned on itself, it's still under his control.
Servo skull still seems to be found. Huh, this information did not show a minute ago. The MK-11 Hell's Teeth Chain Sword is the close combat weapon of choice among Space Marines, combining terrifying power and great speed, RBS strike, wider stun, easy combat control, screen, pause menu for complete list of attacks. Oh, that's funny. There you go. Bag. Jesus, this sent me back. Yeah, I see you down there. I'll just kill you at close range. Yeah, we're done now. What was was that? Am I knocking off armor? That was an interesting sound. That might actually be what it is. You think I see the health of my brothers? I guess they don't matter like that.
Target that squid!
That's just real. That's just real. I was hoping I'd be able to swap shoulders.
Here we are, boys.
Look out, dropship!
Okay, that was probably an achievement for that. Yeah, alright. You know you wanna. Holy donut shot. Oh, and the cover actually, I noticed when I was fighting those ones in the trenches, the cover actually seemed to fade. It was broken down. Ew.
Dropship incoming!
Get behind something!
Oh. Button mash mechanic against certain enemies. Cool.
Space
You don't know me, man.
We thought we were done for. Where is your commander,
Oh, grenades and
Inside, but the door is sealed.
I believe they will let us through. Imperial Guard, we are Ultramarines. Open this door.
That was beautiful.
Space Marines.
Word from the second recce. Another horde of the Greenskins are headed here from the south.
Understood, Guardsman.
Damn Gretchen.
Thanks for the indirect report.
2 nights ago.
Well, you hope the orcs wouldn't end up
Hold the line.
eating your remains.
Aye, Lieutenant.
Odds are they will if they can. assumes you're lieutenant.
Thank the Emperor. Second Lieutenant Mira, 203rd Cadian Regiment.
Captain Titus
Indeed.
of the Ultramarines.
You are in command.
I'm all that's left, my lord. Unless my commanders rise from the grave. So far, they seem content to stay put.
Lieutenant, the scouts have returned to forward base.
How many?
2.
Damn. I sent out 10. That damn gun. We don't have the numbers to make an assault. And as you might have seen, it's shooting down all our support vessels.
That is why we are here. Leave the gun to us.
Come with me, then. I should warn you, my lords. We've got a slight orc problem down here.
Further reinforcing my point. Had we stayed on that vessel, it more than likely would have been shot down. Odds are it's Ultramarines dropping from the sky. Because they didn't leave. Fuel dump, huh? Alright. These dudes just flag us down.
Complete. Adeptus
Purity
Astartes.
seal?
Access authorized.
What? Fury unlocked. You now gain Fury every time you damage an enemy. Once the meter is full, use left and right stick clicked to enter the full Fury mode. All your close combat attacks are enhanced, and you regain health. Fury mode drains the Fury meter, ending when the Fury is empty.
What do you know of the Titans on this planet?
Only that our troops were sent to guard the Titan Invictus at Manufactorum Ajacis. That was 2 weeks ago, and we've lost contact with them.
We need to reach that Titan.
Your fastest route is across the rail bridge behind the gun complex. It leads directly to the western gates of the Manufactorum.
You're killing me. There might be. And now that there ain't, that was pointless. Thank you, Lieutenant. I probably should have waited to grab the Purity seal. That's probably what progressed the story. World change and all that. Starting to like her though. Good sense of humor. Unless my commanders decide to rise from the grave. Dry sense of humor. That'll take you far in the apocalypse.
Get me that field manual. Stuck on bloody Forge World and not a single tech priest in sight.
Yeah. Yeah. The rites of maintenance needs to be conducted, doesn't it? Maybe they'll allow the right of borrowing. May even recite the benediction of trading. Yes.
Digger! Digger!
So it is just tap left bumper, hold left bumper to switch weapons, tap left bumper to throw grenades. That is interesting, to say the least. Didn't expect that. Tap the menu button to bring up your friends list. What is that? Add friends. I guess that's to the game. Settings. Alright. Jesus. Titus is when he's sprinting, he's so sort of locked in. You can switch it up by using the left stick to alter his direction, but wow. Looks like that might not be drop attacks. Lieutenant, you might not want to be standing there. What was it about more orcs? Sound like the orcs are kind of having a field day. Maybe not. Or they were and that field day was stopped. Either way. But whichever one it is, it's open now. As it must be. Blast red mules. Kill 5 enemies with 1 grenade.
Isn't anyone on this wagon?
Probably dead. Yeah, it still remains. It's beautiful.
The orcs hold the trenches beyond the ruins and the battlements beyond that.
And the gun battery.
Oh.
The orcs took it almost as soon as we got here, nearly 2 weeks ago. Our unit was the only one to make landfall before they gained control. Now none of our ships can get past the gun.
Well, now I know why there was so many of them. Just wade into the madness and see what comes out the other side. Love it. That's Warhammer. One moment, Lieutenant. Why it's Lieutenant instead of Lieutenant, I don't know, but there it is. It's a part of their accents, but that's not my point. Okay.
Weapons authorization confirmed.
What?
Access granted.
Stalker bolter. Stalker bolter. This modified bolter, equipped with targeting and high accuracy shells, is able to fell enemies from a great distance. This Stalker bolter functions equally as well as a precision battle rifle or a sniper weapon. Interesting. Can I, like, choose whether or not to use the scope? That's kind of irritating. I hate when weapons do that.
That's where the orcs breached the gun battery. We haven't been able to make it inside the wall. There just aren't enough of us.
You have survived this long on your own, Lieutenant. You have done well. But you are no
Quite
longer
well.
alone. We will retake the gun. You will get your reinforcements.
I'll hold you to that, Captain.
Space Marines aren't all a blanket group of unfeeling individuals. The enhancements outright deal with a lot of emotional connection and capability, whether we like it or not. But you generally hear most people talk about the Space Marines tend to speak about non-enhanced people like they're mortals. They tend not to really care. He does, obviously. And then, of course, you have the Salamanders, who are more for the people. You also have, what was it, the 6th Company? Was it the 6th Company of the Dark Angels? They're reservists. It's hard to say. This information is not very detailed. At least it's short information. Nope, 6th Company is more assassins. Focus on hunting down the fallen. Secret internal mission that takes precedent over anything else. There was a company, and I'm trying to remember it, within the Dark Angels that actually were for the people. But I may... Yeah, I had to look.
We're heading back to the command post, Captain. Good luck.
Heard that there was DLC for this. I wonder what all it entails. Oh, okay, so I carried both of them. Okay, so I just got 4 weapons slots. Cool.
On the high ground.
It's over, Anakin. Show me your face and I'll cure all your ails. Promise. It's important to me. Yeah, I thought this functioned like a Space Marine 2 and that you outright swap your gear. That might be the case later. Matter of fact, if I'm remembering right, that it was the case later. Again, never played this one, just watched the Let's Play years back. That's progress. Okay, so the charge attack is always the same. Understandable. Nothing wrong with more detail and flexibility, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. This game really does look good. Sure. Hey, now. Now we can get a better look at this thing. Wounded in every level, way, shape, and form. Oh, but it is such an honor. Yeah, I'm good. You can feed me to crows.
Just get the ship out of orbit, pilot. Lieutenant Miller. The orcs cut off our reinforcements.
Damn it. I suggest we move the unit to a more defensible position, sir.
Do it! And make sure...
It's like either they were talking directly and this recording got interrupted, or they were talking over communications and it got disrupted or cut. It's probably the second one. And there is no fall damage. I mean, fall attacks. Fall damage. Right. I mean, I'm thinking we're kind of doing something to the drill. Guardsman Alexander, 2 out of 5.
Personal message, Guardsman Alexander. I'll be quick. The orcs are beating us bad. We're completely outnumbered. Every time you kill one of the bastards, feels like a dozen take their place. I mean, mate, Gareth. An orc chopped his leg off and he bled out. Nothing I could do. The officers are all dead. A second lieutenant's taken over. She's keeping us focused. Wait. We're moving out. More soon.
There it is. Stay alive, Guardsman. Long conflict to go. Graia still needs you. The Emperor
Once we get
still
through these
needs you.
battlements, we will use the breach caused by the rock to enter the gun fortress.
I guess we're fighting now. Yeah. And as they swarm around their prey, tension begins to rise and the sphincter begins to tighten. There we go. I'm like, get their attention. I don't need to hit them, just get their attention. What just happened? And that's the gun, huh? Impressive. Oh, he died from proximity damage. That was actually pretty good. Yeah. Look how they actually bounce and stuff. Wonder if the bouncing does any extra damage. Don't know if I'll end up collecting every servo skull, but I'll definitely try. Collect as many as possible. I am interested in the story here. In many ways, it shaped the story of the second game. Or at least the character.
Look at these cables.
They must be powering Orc contraptions across the battlefield.
Do what now? What cables? Those? I would assume that they're ours. They look like ours. Just standard piping, not cables. I wonder if it was based on what I was seeing, not what they were actually seeing. That's Mechanicus, obviously. Yeah, these things are everywhere.
Assault support pods were dropped in this area.
Yeah, apparently, my friend. These things are everywhere. I wasn't expecting them to be so frequent. But considering that you carry 4 weapons instead of 2 like you do in Space Marine 2, it's not really surprising. They want you to have as many chances to test out your gear as possible. I wonder if it was like this in the original. Like if it was this frequent. It was obviously going to be this swapping happening. I highly doubt 4 weapons is something they added recently. Probably the same. But yeah, it makes me wonder how they makes me wonder how it is they decided to tackle that. Or even if they bothered to tackle it and just gave us the same thing that they gave us back in the day, the same amount of drops and whatnot. Jump pack unlocked. Hold B to fire the jump pack while in flight. Tap RB to blast the ground, killing or stunning most enemy targets. Range weapons are limited to the bolt pistol and bolter while wearing a jump pack. Really? Can't use the Stalker bolter. It's literally unselectable. Well, okay. Okay. Slight delay. Am I able to charge that up? Nope. It's just instant. Cool. More cables. Thanks for that kill. Wrong button. And as I layeth the smack down. Alright. Y'all are definitely dying. You were already gonna die, but now it's gonna hurt. You're thinking. You should have kept going. And you should have let me reach him. I just wanted to talk to him. Wee. Alright. Follow the cables. More blood, yeah. More blood. Death from above. Kill 25 enemies with ground pound.
If a job is worth doing, it's worth dying for.
Not there. I saw it and even switched position and they still locked me in, man. Good to know that actually blows those up. They didn't blow those up in the first, in Space Marine 2. Yeah. Whoa. Talk about some proximity damage. Taste it, taste it. Can I still... Nope. Cannot hover and shoot. Okay. Looks like we might be backtracking. I think. Good lord. Just landing. I didn't even do anything. So yeah, they want to say the ground pound for when you actually want to do the ground pound. Alright, that's fair. Can't do any drop from above attacks. Brothers, the nonsense was real. Woo. No, you're not. Not from there. No, you're not. Snap, snap. Beautiful. Not gonna waste more important ammo on you.
That rock delivered the orcs right into the gun fortress.
Yep. For reference, the rock he's talking about is this. At least I do believe. Into the breach. Fight your way to the crashed rock. Yeah, this is the rock. It's basically a troop transport. That sounds interesting over there. Don't know what to do about that. Sounds like people have lost their minds. Maybe stoned a bit out of their gourd. We'll leave you be for now. The scavengers, obviously. I wonder if there's a thing for hunting them. Don't really care, but it is a curiosity. Into the gun fortress. Gotta remind myself I'm using my pistol, not my rifle. Sorry about that.
Clearing this place will take days.
Those guardsmen cannot survive that long. We find a way to destroy the gun.
Clear.
Yeah, they ain't got time for that.
launcher granted.
A vengeance launcher.
That sounds promising.
Okay. Vengeance launcher. The experimental Graia pattern Vengeance launcher is a specialized launcher for magnetized fusion charges, which adhere to walls and enemy armor. Fire with the right trigger and X to detonate. Okay. Grenades, shells, rounds.
Many came to facilitation expect significant delays regarding removal of deceased persons.
I was wondering about this door. If someone needs a bigger shooter. Translation, someone needs to die. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Authorization of Starkeith Ultra.
Where'd that drop?
An armory. Sure to be something useful.
Yeah, Sirski. Brothers. Load up.
Lockdown in effect.
Soon.
Look here, Captain. Melter charges.
Put those in the right place, and this whole fortress will come down.
We could put the charge on one of the gun shells.
Leandros, you do the chapter proud.
Indeed, brother. Load up. We bring the fight to the green.
Releasing safeguard. Remember that we honor the machine god by exceeding quotas.
I need you to hold that there for me. Dead during the animation. I didn't know that could happen. I knew you could lose health, but not die in the animation. That ain't really got nothing to do with me, but now I know not to do it.
Space Marine recognized. Access to experimental vengeance launcher granted.
A
Indeed.
vengeance launcher.
That sounds promising.
I don't think vengeance launchers were in the second game. I wouldn't mind seeing it again. Keep it a buck. Because it is noise in this one just immediately. Piecing up these orcs like I ain't even fighting them. Get him a bigger shooter. He's ravaging. And now he's dead.
Authorization of Starkeith Ultra. Access granted.
Yeah, that's one thing I know full well. I can do real well. I can set up some artillery.
Lockdown in effect.
Look here, Captain. Melter charges.
Put those in the right place, and this whole fortress will come down.
We could put the charge on one of the gun shells.
Leandros, you do the chapter proud.
So just let loose with this.
Safeguard. Remember that we honor
Go from
the
there,
machine
huh?
god by exceeding quotas.
One moment. Alright. Brothers, apologies. I'll be in my explosive radius. It's unhealthy. And I ain't even big into explosives. This is just funny. I tend not to like to use explosives because they make things so much easier. I like the fight, the grit, the battle. It may take a few minutes, it may take a few tries. There's nothing. Good, I can switch my weapons while I'm
shell storage is below
in the menus. Ah, okay. Elevators are safer in this one than in the second game. Crazy.
Access restricted to upper decks.
Weird, okay, I'm like, I guess he's not supposed to die even though I can hit him.
About to run short of ammunition.
Good. I actually meant to listen to that. Yeah, okay.
Not enough cover! Get down! Get down! Not enough cover! Get down! Get down! Hold on, Captain! Get me a medipack!
Well, kind of heard what happened to a superior just right there. Whoa. The way he stopped and then the way things started rumbling, it was like he was trying to move that crate himself. Yeah, I don't think I can run into the orcs like I do human in the next game. I know I came with these ones. Ah, no. Armor regen is fast in this game. Yep. Hey, I said switch. Change places. No. Need to borrow that. Thanks. Yeah, okay. I'm like, did I just cut myself off? No. Progress, I guess? 'Cause, I mean, we sort of came down a place like this, but okay, so yeah, it was the exact same area. Not a new hallway or a new section. I was worried about that whole rumble popping up. I was thinking it was the game letting us know we're progressing, so the story is progressing, kind of thing. Sure, we got this door, but I figured there was another door too. Nope. Nope. Yes, sir. What was that? I think I was just grabbing the person for the animation. Yeah, well. What? Oh! Oh, man. That is irritating. I heard it coming. I'm like, nah, we're not. Things are wounded.
Kill you for that.
Yep, and it'll lock you in a direction. That's why I had to stop myself from running. Irritating. Yep.
Here, Captain. We need to get the shell into that loader.
Get her done then, Marine. Pretty.
There. I will place the charge on that shell.
And we will watch, brother, with glee and a sense of pride and accomplishment.
Now to move the shell into place.
Witness the strength of the Ultramarines.
Chamber.
We cannot rely on luck for this, Sidonus. We follow the shell up and make sure it reaches its destination.
Aye. Now back to the lift.
I am pure soldier. You should be in awe. Thought I was hearing whispering. I'm hoping that since the stream stops, it won't disconnect me and actually make it to where everything I've done here hasn't been recorded. It's happened a couple of times
We
before.
seem to have annoyed
For Ultra.
Went right straight through him.
Smash those Space Marines.
Not gonna. I think Leandros will make sure that's not happening.
This is not a drill.
Surprisingly uneventful. But folks, that's gonna be the end of episode 1 of Space Marine, or Warhammer 40k Space Marine Master Crafted Edition on the Xbox Series X. Hard difficulty, of course. If you folks like what you're seeing, want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists, bang the bell. Follow the links from my Twitch to get to my YouTube, and follow the links from my Twitch to get to my Discord. Follow the links from my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And God bless you. Catch you in the next one.